Hello and welcome to Proceeding Onward in America.
POA.
Welcome to our channel.
Alright, so for this video, my family came down to visit us while we were down in Texas.
Yes, due to our work camping job in Dallas, Arlington, KOA, we was able to get them a discount at a cabin. And her mom, Lori, and Matt decided to come and visit since they never been to Dallas. And they wanted us to show them around. So we was the chaperones.
The chaperones.
For the day, or the week.
For the weekend. And we can't forget, Paige came along too.
And she was like nervous.
She's not a good camping dog, like Jag. So some of the highlights from this video is us going to the Munster Museum.
The replica version of it.
Yeah, and then we went down to Waco where we saw the silos.
Yeah, and I didn't know nothing about this.
No, that's where Mom wanted to go. Also close to the silos and everything is the Dr. Pepper Museum.
I forgot about that one.
Yep, so we went to the Dr. Pepper Museum. We did not go inside, but we do have some footage from around there. And then after the Dr. Pepper Museum, we ended up going to Dallas.
My favorite part.
Yeah.
Dallas was definitely very friendly, small, and big at the same time.
I guess. I guess. They do have some cool parks in the area. We also got to see the JFK Memorial and where JFK got shot.
Yes, they actually got an X in the road, so it's hard to record that because when there's too much traffic driving past it, so you can't really see it, but you can just get to the side and just see the X. That's why they got the JFK Memorial right there.
And then we also got to see some cattle run go through in a park.
The statues of the
statues.
Yes, that was actually interesting.
Oh, and if you know Bonnie and Clyde, we got to see where Bonnie Parker was buried.
We also got to see where Clyde was, but we couldn't visit that one because that one was a little bit private property, creepy-ish. Had a sign that said cannot enter anyway.
Yeah, we didn't know where to park. There wasn't good parking, and it's kind of in an interesting part of the town, and we didn't trust it. So anyways, let's get into more details. All right, so the Munster Museum is one of our first stops, and this is a replica from the 1960s show, The Munsters. It's down in Waxahachie. I don't know. But it's down in Waxahachie, Texas. It's built by the McKees family. Sorry. You can't just go in and do a tour. They do private tours, and it's about $120 for up to 4 people, and if you have any additional, it's $30 extra. Okay. So that road is also very busy, just like how we are right now with a lot of busy traffic going on. So you can't just stop on the side of the road either and take photos. We kind of did, but
we kind of slow
rule
down.
It's like the California rule. We just rolled on through. So we didn't get to see it up close and personal, but we got to see it from outside the driveway. So then after that, we went down to Waco. Waco does have some zoos. It has a zoo that has a Texas Rangers Hall of Fame and has a Mammoth National Monument down there. So there are a lot of other fun things to go do and see, but it's most famous for the Magnolia Market.
How many miles are you from Magnolia? Do you know what the Magnolia Market is? Magnolia Market is?
The Magnolia Market is by Chip and Joanna Gaines. They did some remodeling of houses and so forth. There's actually one of the houses that we drove by. It's like a castle looking thing. The Magnolia Market is known for its silos, and it also has some fun stuff around it.
Like what?
Apparently I'm doing this whole entire thing because he doesn't remember anything that's happened. It does have some yard area where you can go and play some games. They have like cornhole, and they also have some shopping, and they also have food trucks. So if you are hungry, there's different types of food trucks all around, not just one, like 10. There's a lot. So if you didn't find one at one, you might go to the next one. You'll find what you want. And you can sit there and eat with your family. And they also have a garden place where you can go into the shop and buy whatever your garden needs. And there's a bakery there that has some of Joanna's famous types of food that she likes to make. And then, of course, there's always these long lines to go into Magnolia Market.
That was a long line.
Yeah. It's like wrapped around inside, but also wrapped around outside too.
And that's just people that want to buy stuff inside the market.
Yeah. And then there's some people that we just want to go and see what it was. Well, because you're standing in line and waiting so long, you just sit there and pick something up like, oh, I kind of want this now. So it works. And then not too far from the silos is the Dr. Pepper Museum. It's like a mile away, if that.
Yeah.
It's pretty much down the same road, give or take.
Well, I don't drink soda, so I didn't really know about it being a Dr. Pepper museum.
But you've heard of Dr. Pepper.
I've heard of it, but I never was a fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
I always obeyed my thirst.
Obey your thirst. All right. So the Dr. Pepper Museum, we just walked around the outside and everything. They had some things to do on the outside. Some games. The prices for the Dr. Pepper Museum ranges about $10 for adults. Over the age of 4, it is $6 a kid. If you are a senior or military, you pay $8, and if you're 4 and under, you are free. So we didn't go inside, but we used the restrooms.
So we did get inside.
We walked around the place where you can purchase things and so forth, but we didn't go inside the museum.
And then after the Waco, we drove all the way back up to Dallas, Texas, so we can see the city and explore around there. Parking was a little bit easy. It wasn't parallel parking. It was just 90-degree parking. And then as soon as we got there, we walked around to see everything. We came across the JFK Memorial,
Mm-hmm.
and then we saw that Pegasus Museum.
The Old Red Museum. The Old Red Museum.
The Old Red Museum.
Mm-hmm.
We looked at that, and then after that we went to go see there was this tour for the JFK. Go over there, and it's this building that's right on the corner of where he was actually shot at in the street. So you get to see the X right there, and if you want to know more, you can step right into this building and get the information and enjoy the tour and everything like that. After that, when you go more into the center of Dallas, you actually see this old house that was built there by the first Dallas occupant.
Are you talking about the log cabin?
Yes.
Yes.
This log cabin was built by the first colonists. This was a replica of the one that was built in 1842 by the first colonists out there in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty interesting. You just can't get inside because everything is locked up. And then after that, we went to Pioneer Plaza to go see the statues of the longhorn cattle being chased down by a cowboy on a horse.
Yeah. Well, there's 3 cowboys, but yeah. And it's a free thing to do. And it's also near a cemetery, which holds up some of the famous people around that time that lived back in like the 1800s and so forth. And also has a Confederate statue, which we didn't go and see. But yeah, there's a lot of free stuff to do that we did. Visiting Waco and Dallas.
If you like this video and everything, give us a thumbs up. Keep following us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and don't forget to become our Patreon, where $1 a month can help us make more videos like this.
And if you know of any more free things to do around the Dallas area, comment down below.
And let us know.
And if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe and ring that bell for more updates. on what we're doing as we're traveling around America.
All right, see you on the road.
Bye-bye. So if you're coming to see Bonnie, you gotta come through the gates. You have a fork either to the left or right or straight. You want to stay to the left or go straight. You'll see these hedges right here. And Bonnie, you're on the left side. She's buried next to her mother.